Winter is making a dramatic return across the UK, with a genuine cold snap arriving today, Wednesday, February 18th, and lasting through the weekend. After a relatively mild start to the month, temperatures are set to tumble, catching many by surprise. The weather is shifting quickly, and the next few days will bring a noticeable change to our daily routines and landscapes. A powerful high-pressure system over Scandinavia is blocking our usual mild Atlantic air, instead sending frigid dry winds from Eastern Europe straight across Britain. This setup is classic for bringing some of the coldest air of the season, and meteorologists are closely monitoring its progress. The winds will not only lower temperatures but also make it feel even colder than the thermometer suggests. The shift will be swift and felt everywhere, from Scotland to the southern coasts of England. No region will be spared from the chill, and even areas that rarely see snow could experience wintry showers. Rural and urban communities alike should prepare for a sudden drop in temperatures and a transformation of the familiar scenery. By tonight, the leading edge of this cold air will hit Scotland and the northeast, spreading nationwide by Thursday morning. Roads and pavements could become treacherous, especially during the morning rush hour, so extra caution is advised for commuters and travelers. Expect daytime temperatures to struggle, overnight lows to plummet, and the risk of widespread frost, icy patches, and even snow in some areas. Early risers will notice cars and windows coated in thick frost, and parks and gardens will be blanketed in white. The cold will be persistent, with little relief even during daylight hours. February often brings the UK's most memorable cold spells, and this one will be no exception. Many will recall past winters when similar conditions brought communities together and tested our resilience. This year's freeze is shaping up to be another chapter in Britain's long history of winter weather. The dry, biting cold will feel very different from the damp chill we're used to, so bundle up. Layering up with scarves, hats, and gloves will be essential, and it's a good idea to check on neighbors, especially the elderly or vulnerable, to make sure they're keeping warm. This guide will walk you through what to expect and how to stay safe during this late winter freeze. From travel tips to home heating advice, we'll help you prepare for the days ahead and make sure you and your loved ones stay warm and secure as the February freeze settles in. Here's how the cold snap will play out, day by day. As the UK braces for a dramatic shift in weather, it's important to understand how each stage of this cold snap will impact daily life, travel, and routines across the country. Today marks the transition. Temperatures start off relatively mild, but as the day progresses, a noticeable chill sets in. By evening, the mercury drops sharply, especially across Scotland and northern England, prompting many to reach for their warmest coats and scarves. The first hints of frost may even appear on car windscreens and rooftops. By Thursday, a powerful cold air mass sweeps across the UK, dominating the weather pattern. Daytime highs will be well below seasonal averages, and a biting easterly wind will make it feel even colder than the thermometer suggests. The wind chill will be especially harsh in exposed areas, so extra layers are a must. Snow is likely to fall on higher ground, particularly in the Scottish Highlands and the Pennines. Some areas could see several centimeters accumulate, leading to slippery roads and the potential for travel disruption. Drivers and commuters should plan ahead and allow extra time for journeys. Friday and Saturday are set to be the coldest days of this snap, with daytime highs struggling to reach 6 or 7 degrees Celsius. Overnight, widespread and sharp frosts will blanket much of the country, turning lawns and cars white by morning. Early risers will need to scrape ice from windscreens and tread carefully on slippery paths. Icy roads and pavements will pose a significant hazard, especially in rural and less traveled areas where gridding may be limited. Pedestrians and drivers alike should take extra caution to avoid slips, trips, and accidents. By Sunday, a slow recovery begins as the Scandinavian high-pressure system weakens. Milder Atlantic air starts to edge in, bringing a gradual thaw. Misty mornings and melting frost will signal the change, though some icy patches may linger in sheltered spots. The thaw will be steady but not immediate, with temperatures slowly creeping back toward normal by early next week. expect to see snow and ice gradually disappear from gardens, rooftops, and pavements as the milder air takes hold. So, brace yourself for a few very cold and challenging days ahead. But take comfort in knowing that relief is on the horizon. It's a good time to check on neighbors, keep warm, and make the most of winter's final act. Stay alert and prepared as winter delivers its final punch. Keep an eye on weather updates, and take sensible precautions to stay safe and comfortable until milder conditions return. Scotland and northern England will bear the brunt of this cold snap. The Scottish Highlands could see overnight lows plunge to -12 degrees Celsius, bitter cold demanding real caution. Even cities like Edinburgh and Glasgow will feel the chill, with sharp frosts and biting winds off the North Sea. Snow is likely on higher ground, creating beautiful but hazardous conditions. The Pennines and North York Moors in northern England are prime spots for snow, especially on trans-Pennine routes. East Coast cities like Newcastle and Durham will feel the full force of the easterly wind, making the cold feel even harsher. Western cities like Manchester and Liverpool will be somewhat shielded, but still face widespread frost and below-average temperatures. Key transport routes over high ground will be treacherous. Check forecasts before traveling. For the north, this is the most authentic winter weather of the season. In the Midlands, expect crisp, sunny days and bitterly cold nights, with rural lows dropping to -5 or -7 degrees Celsius. Urban centers like Birmingham will be slightly milder, but icy mornings will be common. Allow extra time for travel. Snow is unlikely, but a few flurries or sleet are possible on higher ground. Wales will see a split snow in the mountains, especially Snowdonia and the Brecon Beacons, and cold rain or sleet in the southern coastal cities. The contrast between snow-capped peaks and milder valleys will be striking. Even in the milder parts of Wales, expect frosty nights and a sharp, dry cold. This cold snap will remind everyone that winter can still surprise, even in late February. London and the southeast are bracing for a sharp wintry chill, with daytime highs struggling to reach just 7 degrees. The city's usual bustle is now set against a backdrop of frosty pavements and breath visible in the air. As the cold settles in, a brisk easterly wind will sweep through the streets, making it feel even colder than the thermometer suggests. The wind will cut through layers of clothing, leaving many reaching for scarves and gloves. As night falls, frost and icy patches are likely to form, especially in the outer boroughs and suburbs. Early risers will wake to find windshields and lawns coated in a sparkling layer of ice. The higher ground of the Chilterns and North Downs may even see sleet or wet snow, with a wintry mix dusting the hills and fields, creating slippery conditions for drivers and walkers alike. Meanwhile, coastal areas like Brighton will be slightly milder, but the air will remain raw and biting, with the sea breeze adding to the chill. Even a walk along the seafront will require bundling up. East Anglia will be hit hardest, as its flat landscapes are fully exposed to the relentless cold wind blowing in from the North Sea. The open countryside offers little shelter, intensifying the icy blast. Daytime temperatures will feel much colder than the numbers on the thermometer, with the wind chill, making it seem several degrees lower. Commuters and school children will be shivering as they head out. Severe overnight frosts are likely in rural Norfolk and Suffolk, where the countryside will be transformed into a glittering, icy landscape by morning. Farmers and early risers should take extra care. Any standing water will freeze solid, creating hazardous conditions for both drivers and pedestrians. Black ice could catch many off guard, so caution is advised on untreated roads and paths. This dry, biting air will come as a shock for a region more accustomed to damp, milder winters. Many will be surprised by just how quickly the weather has turned. It's a clear example of how a sudden shift in wind direction can transform the UK's weather overnight, reminding us all to stay prepared for whatever the season may bring. To grasp the intensity, compare it to your freezer, set at -18 degrees Celsius. The Scottish Highland Glens could reach -12, not far off, and rural Northumberland may see -8. Midlands countryside could drop to -7, cold enough to freeze pipes and require real precautions. Even towns and cities will see lows of -3 or 4, ensuring thick frost and icy surfaces. This is a dry, penetrating cold, very different from a damp, windy day just above 0. While not as severe as the 2018 beast from the east, this is still a proper February cold spell. It's the best chance for real winter weather this season, but not a disaster, just a sharp, memorable blast. The UK is well equipped to handle it, just take sensible steps to stay safe. Driving in this cold snap means extra caution. Black ice will be a major hazard, especially on untreated roads, bridges, and shaded spots. Reduce speed, double your following distance, and avoid sudden moves. Check your screen wash, rated for -10, tire tread, aim for 3 mm, and tire pressures. Make sure wipers and lights are working. High routes like the A9, M62 and upland Welsh roads are especially risky. Check travel alerts before setting out. Carry a winter kit, blanket, extra clothes, torch, charged phone, food, drink, and a shovel. If stuck, stay in your car until help arrives. Adapt your driving. Slow down, be observant, and allow extra time. If authorities advise against travel, heed the warning. A little preparation can prevent a minor slip from becoming a major accident. Protect your home and garden from the freeze. Insulate pipes in unheated areas and cover outdoor taps to prevent bursts. Know where your stopcock is in case you need to shut off water quickly. Consider leaving heating on low overnight to keep pipes from freezing. Check on vulnerable neighbors. They may need help staying warm or getting supplies. Move potted plants to shelter and cover delicate ones with fleece or bubble wrap overnight. Help wildlife by providing high-energy food and fresh, unfrozen water. Small acts of preparation can make a big difference during a severe cold snap. This cold snap is significant, but it's not a disaster. Just a classic late winter event. Take precautions, look out for each other, and enjoy the unique beauty of frosty landscapes. The cold will be short-lived. By next week, milder Atlantic air will return and temperatures will rise. The deep freeze will soon be a memory, replaced by the familiar rain and milder days. Until then, stay warm, stay safe, and help those around you. Winter's final roar is here, but spring is just around the corner. Brighter, warmer days are on the way. Hang in there.